Hello guys, this is the second video of this video series of output finding using C#. So here is the first question and you can see here, okay, and you will have only 10 seconds to calculate. So let me start the timer now. So as you can see, timer is running now. Okay, so let's calculate the output on your paper, note it down, and now I will go ahead and run the same program in the Visual Studio. Okay, so let me copy this. Okay, now you can see here interface is outside of the class and there is another class created here. So now I will run this. You can see here the output is it's working. Okay, so now we will move to the second question. So you can see here this is the second question, and again let me start the timer. And now I hope you have found your answer. So now let me copy this and go ahead here in the Visual Studio. So you can see here this program have not given any output here, and that is because here is the task.delay present here. That means the control will wait here for like 5 millisecond. Okay, and yeah, then after that this control will be returned to the main program, but till that time result will be got printed, and in the result it is empty string. Okay, so that's why it has not printed anything. Okay, so now it's time to move to the third question, and this question is little bit large, so I give you like more time so you can go through with this. Okay, let me make it more smaller if it is possible. Okay, yeah, I hope now it is good. Yes, you can see now. Okay, now let me start the timer, but this time the timer will be near about 30 seconds. Okay, and now the timer starts. And I assume that you will be counting the answer, okay, on your paper. Okay, and then now we'll see the output. So yes, timer is now completed. Okay, and now I will copy this code here, the complete class. Okay, and I will copy it and I will run it in the Visual Studio. Okay, now I have pasted it here, so I will run it, and now you can see the output, and the output is, you can see the test value 10. Okay, so output is the test value 10, and that is because this is the public constructor, this is the static constructor, and this is the parameterized constructor. Okay, but you can see here this is the test value and again this is the test value. That means we have overridden the same thing. Value 4 did not saved in the global variable here. This is the global variable here, you can see here. Just let me, yeah, here it is the global test value, but this test value didn't replace, I mean that test value didn't replaced by 4, it is replaced by 10 still, because static constructors are called later, okay, after the default constructor or parameterized constructor. Okay, it's not, sorry, not after a parameterized constructor, because it didn't went through it and it didn't actually replace the global variables value. Okay, so still the global variables value is test value. Okay, and that's why we got the test value or value as 10. Okay, because test value was not 5, also it didn't went through this condition, so it directly printed the test value as 10. Okay, I will attach all these like notepad in the description, okay, so that you can go through at your end. Okay, so now let's move to the fourth question. So let me little bit make it larger. Okay, so this is the fourth question, and again let me start the timer, and this time timer will be only for 15 seconds. That will be fine. Okay, so now I will start it. So you have 15 seconds to find the output of this program. So now I hope you would have found the result at your end on your paper. So now let me go through the Visual Studio and paste the code here. Okay, so now the code is ready here. So now I will go ahead and run this program, and the output should be, the first thing will be hello, and you can see here okay, there is error, no problem, we will continue this. Okay, and now you can see the output is hello B and then C. That means hello was, we were sure that hello will be printed first and then it printed the B, because this is null reference exception which I am trying to throw from here. But at this first catch block it will like enter into this condition when argument null exception error will occur, but this time error occurred of null reference exception. It was not argument null exception, so it went to the normal exception catch block, and then at that time it printed B, and after that it printed C, because we were sure that C will be printed at any cost. Okay, so therefore it is hello B and then C. So now it's time to move to the next question, which is the fifth one. So again here you will have again the 15 seconds. Okay, so calculate the answer on your paper and match your answer with here in the output in the Visual Studio, what I am going to demonstrate. So now the time is completed, and let me copy this code from here to the Visual Studio. Okay, and now I will run this, and you can see here the output is 0 1 2 and 3, because when output like when the value will be 4, then it will continue. That means loop will go through again. Okay, it will run again by printing the actually by printing the or 4. Okay, and then at the fifth, when the value will be 5th then it will break or it will exit the code. Okay, so that's why it has printed 0 1 2 3. Okay, so yeah, this is the answer. So now let's move to the next here, and here you can see This is the next question, so let me put it little smaller. Okay, now you have again 15 seconds to calculate the answer. So now time is completed now, so let me copy the code from here. So I will first copy the main, okay, and then I will copy this test class. Okay, so now we will run the code here, and it should be printed here. The read only value will be 100 and const will be 10. Okay, yeah, you can see here read only is 110 because I am doing here, I am assigning the value 100 to read into the read at the initialization of the constructor. Okay, that's why I am able to assign the value, but whenever I will try to assign the value here in the check method, then I will not able to assign because it is the read only variable. So okay, and const is will remain always constant, that's why its value cannot be changed, it will always remain 10. So the answer was 110, you can see here. So this was the answer. Okay, so now let me move to the next question, which is the 7th one. Okay, and here is the question. Again, you are having only 15 seconds. So now let me copy this and go to the Visual Studio. Okay, now I will run this program and the output should be 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, I think so. Okay, let's see what is the output. Okay, it is taking little bit more time. Okay, let me run this program once again. Yes, you can see the output is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so yep, and you might have little confused here because, but if we put like this, then it will run for the infinite if we will not put any condition here. But you can see here there is a condition. Okay, and also here is the way to come out from the loop. Okay, so yeah, so this was the answer actually, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me run it again. So not it was starting from 0, it was starting from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it was the answer. So now let's move to the next question, which is the 8th question, and here is the program, and again you are having only 15 seconds to answer it. Okay, so now what I will do, I will go ahead and put it here. Okay, I will run this, and you can see here I am getting compile time error, and that is because the property of structure which I have initialized, and that property I am trying to access here, but I will not be access this property until we assign any value into it. Okay, so that's the main reason. So this was the answer to for this question number 8. Okay, and now we will move to the question number 9. So this is the question number 9. So again you will have here 15 seconds to find the output. So yes, time is completed now. So let's copy this and go to Visual Studio. Okay, and now I have pasted here. I will run the code now. And here is the answer. You can see int 32 and a string. So this is basically the question from the generic, or we can say it's csharp generics. So here I am trying to pass the type into the class and then into the process method. Okay, and this t is passed from here as int, or second it is passed as a string. So that's why it has printed the name of the type 2 times, and the first one was integer because 45 is the integer what I am passing from here, and second is the string, that's why it has printed the string as a type. So now let me close this thing. In 32 and string was the answer. So now let's move to the next question, and this is the last question which is related to enum. So again you will have here 15 seconds to find out the answer of this question. Now the time is completed. So again I will copy this code and go to here in the Visual Studio, and I will put it here and I will try to run it, but you can see I am getting compile time error. Well, there is nothing wrong with the program, and that is because we can never put enum inside the main method. So here you can see here I am getting the error. That means the answer of this question will be the compile time error. Okay, so always try to put enum here. Okay, and only then you will be able to access it. Okay, so you can see here now I am able to access because I have put the enum inside the class and outside of the main method. Now when I will run, it should print Monday. Okay, you can see here it is printed Monday. If suppose I want to print the value, then I can cast it as integer here. So now when I will run it, it should print 1 because Sunday, value of Sunday is 0 and the value of Monday is 1. Okay, you can see here it has printed 1. So that's all guys in this video. So in the upcoming video we will discuss more about the output finding questions. So for now that's it. So thank you for watching guys, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.